Welcome to the Angry Critic. Today we're going to be reviewing If I Stay, directed by R.J. Cutler, written by Shauna Cross, based on If I Stay by Gayle Forman, with Chloe Grace Moretz as Mia Hall and Jamie Blackley as Adam Wilde. First off, let me just say I did see this movie. And let's start with what I liked about it first. The setting was nice for the movie. I did like the setting. The acting was good. But that's really all I can say for this movie. I'm sorry. It got a few smirks out of me through the movie, which there was some good parts. Don't get me wrong. But I thought the plot was very formulaic. If you watch any other teen romance movies or romance movies in general, you basically got the gist of this movie. And the script was ridiculously sappy, to the point where I just I joked in the theater. I'm like, oh my god, if this girl dies at the end, I'm gonna give it a 10, because I'm like. This movie is getting ridiculously formulaic. Like I can predict at what's going to happen next through the entire movie. Now there's a couple parts that threw me, which were kind of interesting, but for the most part, there's a bunch of other movies that are exactly like this. This is nothing new. If you're wondering how it ends, go ahead and take a guess. And I bet you got it. It's supposed to be a happy romance, sort of happy romance movie for teens. If you can guess how it ends, you probably take a guess how it ends. You're right. The movie was nowhere near as emotional as they were setting it out to be. I mean, there was. At no point in time where I didn't realize that, they're not going to get the emotions that they wanted out of me. It was too obvious that they wanted you to be sad. And the scenes weren't powerful enough to make you get emotional in the movie. Like I said, and also there was a lot of, I felt they added a lot of scenes with unnecessary drama in them that really did nothing for the movie. There was and there was a few plot holes in it, which I think you guys will notice. You guys gotta give me 1 second while I touch this thing up. This thing does not want to burn today. So close enough. Where was I? Oh yeah. Yes, the ending was incredibly predictable. Which was kind of annoying, but the writers wrapped it up in one of the best ways they probably could, which is what I liked. I felt like the movie was a little too long. There's some parts that could have been cut out and that could have kept the story. I felt like it just kept going on and on and on. I remember taking a look at my watch. I realized it was at the 1.5 hour mark. I'm thinking to myself, okay, so or 1 hour mark. I'm like, okay, we got a half an hour to go. Shit, no, it's not till later when it runs around again. And I'm like, wait a second, this is about a 2 hour movie. Shit. I mean, okay. So. The only way this movie was different than all the other stupid teen romance movies. Sorry, I just stepped on made a bunch of you guys want to throw me off a bridge. But the few ways that they are different, warning, spoilers, but they're not big spoilers, so stick around. You'll probably still enjoy them. Well, if you're going to watch the movie, you'll still probably watch the movie and not know what's going to happen. Is the couple ways they're different is that the parents, at least in this case, are cool with Mia dating Adam, including coming home late or him spending the night, and the dad actually liked the guy. Strange, I know. So that one kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop, but and always in the typical romance movies, there's the big breakups. There's like a breakup or rough times scene where the couple is fighting. So when I got to this part, I'm like thinking to myself, oh, the movie's I only got a quarter left of the movie to go. Wrong. There's two of those scenes. Twice that happens, which kind of made me want to cry. Not because I was sad, well, I was sort of sad for me being in the movie, but... So, yes, I basically wanted to cry because I didn't want to be there anymore. And I try not to take my dislike of the movie. Now, just because I dislike the movie does not mean it's a bad movie. We all have different tastes in terms of movies. So... I just felt like the movie was a little too long. So yeah, they did two breakup rough patches scenes in this movie, which was different, but not really anything too shocking. But like I said, this is just another movie with a near perfect world falling apart, and it was for its entirety very forgettable. It's not a, it's not a great movie that you'll be, watching again and again and again. Like it's a very forgettable movie. Actually, the word forgettable was written down in my notes for the movies. I like underlined it, and but for the target audience, which is probably teenage girls and teenagers, teens to early 20 girls, which for that target audience it's probably watchable. But if you're not in the target audience, do yourself a favor. And get hammered or stoned prior to going. So, I give this movie a 5 out of 5 angry faces. Oh, nope, not 5 out of 5, sorry. 5.5 angry faces out of 10. And it is 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb and 38% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's all for this time. Please don't hate me for this review. And I'll see you next time.